stuck in my car while it's pissing out and raining, and I'm about to go into yoga. I've been trying to go to yoga like every day at the moment, the last 3 or 4 days, and I'm hoping to do that for at least a month, just to like try and feel myself again, because I did not exercise during my last pregnancy, and it is really catching up with me. It caught up with me. It was terrible. I had no balance after the baby, and yeah, just feeling super weak, and it really affects my mental health. I've always been really clear with that. Like, when I'm not exercising, I feel like shit. So yeah, I'm stuck in the car. I've run away from the family. I think it's funny, when the baby was little, I didn't want to leave. Like, and I still don't like leaving. I love being at home and kind of given the opportunity to have a minute to myself to do some work or exercise or something. And I'm often like, I'll come with, where are you guys going? I'm coming with you guys. Like, and I've read other mums like saying that. It's a funny little phenomenon of like, I need more space and time, and wait, I want to come with you guys and have fun. Anyway, I've now hit a stride where I'm like, yep, I really love having fun with you guys, but I really need some time alone to go do my thing. So that's what I'm doing. And it's been feeling really good. Shit. My life is full of shit at the moment, but like literal shit. And I feel like all the shit that you deal with in your 20s and like during high school just is preparing you for the literal shit of changing like a bajillion nappies and having a shit explosion every single time you get out of the car from the baby, or Lux, pooing in her pants because she's still nappy training, toilet training. Anyway, so a lot of my day is managing shit, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, just want to be clear, I'm not whinging about that. It's just like, that was a big day, changing a lot of shit. That's just what parenting is in some periods. So I'm okay with it, but I'm still allowed to vent about it. So I just want to be clear, because I think that people get all hung up in like whether it's all good or all bad. Like, life does not have to be all good or all bad. Anyway, because we're in kindergarten, and I had been really slavishly like sticking to the curriculum that we'd bought and the worksheets and all of that, and I do definitely still see value, and we're not unschooling, but like maybe we're weaving a bit of unschooling in, because like basically when you're homeschooling, you can do any type of learning that you want. So like a bit of Steiner, a bit of Montessori, I haven't really explored Charlotte Mason yet. I'm keen to actually read more on that. A bit of traditional schooling, all of that, a bit of unschooling. And I've always been like, what is unschooling? And then my girlfriend the other day was just like, yeah, it's not like not schooling. It's just like when you're walking along at the beach, you might be writing the equations in the sand. I was like, oh, sweet, well, I can do that. So, we've started playing Uno, math Uno, where every time you like turn over a card, you write it down and you add them all up. Well, not all up, like you keep adding them up. So that's cool. And what else? So yeah, a bit of kind of unschooling today, just like, letters and reading through Hangman at the cafe with my mom, and just kind of different things. It was a chill day. Like, we've all been a bit sick the last week and a bit, and the weather is just crap, but that is fine as well. I love the seasonal change, but it's nice to just be a bit mellow. Anyway, I don't want to miss my class. I got locked out of class yesterday, which sucked. I got there 3 minutes late, and they'd locked the door, and I was so sad because I'd hustled us back from Sydney. And then, Scout needed a wee, and I had to pull over on the side of the freeway, and then I had to tuck Lux in when we got back to the home, and then I needed a wee, and Joy needed a boob, and like all these different things, and I was like, yes, I'm still gonna make it, and I was 3 minutes late, and they locked the door, so that was pretty upsetting. But then I managed to just book in for the next class, and that's fine. So I was trying to muse on like, you get what you want, you get what you needed, not what you wanted. So I wanted to go to Bikram, but I ended up at a slow, deeper class, and I'm like, cool, that's what it was today. Oh, I managed to do some sewing with the girls, which was really nice. We sewed pillowcases for their room, / we all sleep in the same room, but for their pillows. And that was fun. And the girls are doing a lot of imaginative play at the moment. Lux is just deep in imaginative play, which Scout was not as much into imaginative play. So it's so interesting how like all your kids are so different, and watching the different games they want to do. And it's so cool seeing all of that unfold. And being confronted, because I'm like, I don't really know how to do imaginative play because I didn't do it with Scout. So that's interesting. Like, 'cause Scout's so gross motor, so she's all about like jumping, running, rolling, cartwheeling, everything, and always has ever since she could walk. So like when she was little, she would just climb to the tallest thing that she could. So yeah, it's totally different. And then really cool seeing Scout starting to like slow down and like not be as fast and as gross motor as we step into more of this homeschooling and give her that space to just slow down, because we have been on the go her whole life. So I'm like, how do we slow down? This is it. We're like doing it. So yeah, this week has been a really unstructured school week. We haven't done traditional stencils and all of that. I think that's okay. And we've had a lot of structured schooling, and at the moment we're just kind of, this week is just mellow. Like yesterday we went over to my mom's house all the way down in Sydney because Scout was just like, I don't want to go to nature school, I just want to go see Oma. And you can just feel with your kids, like some days are different. So this was just a different day. So I just went, yeah, I get that. Let's drive down and see, we'll go down and see your grandma. That's cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run into yoga. Hope you've had a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow. So I just wanted to do a quick video post-class because, I think it's a bit nuts. I feel so good. Not just going to class. As I said, I had done an 8-week, mat course that I bought postpartum, and that was good, and it got me back into my body, and that was amazing. And I did that at home, and it was great because I was able to do it with the kids climbing all over me. But I freaking love going to class. I just tune out and I'm actually able to center and calm my brain and feel really positive about all of the things we're doing. And I'm lying on the mat wow, we're achieving so much with the homeschooling, and it's feeling good, and actually everything is great because I have just been a ball. I'm not gonna lie, I have been a ball of anxiety around homeschooling for the last, this year basically, because there's so many challenges, because there are definitely times when your kid's I want to go back to the school I was at, or I want to be able to walk myself to the nearby local school. And obviously I'm digging into that and being okay, she wants independence. She has heaps of independence. I let her, she just doesn't know that because we're homeschooling she can't see it, but I let her go over here and buy those things and then talk to that person over there. Obviously I'm watching her from a distance, but she has, and so much independence and socializing with a range of ages in the world, and it's so awesome, and I just love it. I'm yeah, we are nailing life right now, and all because I'm going back to classes. So I think that the message there is find what gives you your happy, and for me it's being on a mat in class, away from the house. I need that time. I realize it's vital. So we are planning on building a shed that is going to be a little dance studio / workout room / monkey bars for when it's rainy days. And I think that's going to be really exciting, but nothing replaces going to a class for me. So cool to kind of realize that. Yeah. I also had my big mat realization was about the seasons, and that when it's summer I don't find myself, because I was thinking, oh, it's rainy and it's cold, and it's really reminding me of when I go to yoga in Vancouver when we're staying there, which we haven't done for a lot of years now, but when we go to Vancouver and it's cold, and I love go to my yoga class, and there's this thing about when it gets dark early and you can disappear into that cold night and just kind of safely know that the family's, it's not the middle of the night. Anyway, it's kind of a two thing. It's one hand, you're at the beach with the family and enjoying late, lazy afternoons in the sun, having kind of picnic dinners and whatever you're doing. But, and I love that, but the kids don't go to sleep for ages, and turns out I don't do a whole lot of work on the house or anything. And then winter brings this, and autumn bring these beautiful change where you I can find that I can focus on myself, and I can go to class and disengage from the family a bit easier, which is what I need to do, and move into slow cooked meals and all of those things. And what I'm finding is that we're moving back into the garden and doing more work in the garden again. So it's really cool to go, oh, that's going to be our rhythm. And that's that is the natural rhythm that is coming out of the seasons. And I've never noticed that or pinpointed it before, because we've always been on the move and doing different things, and moving house so many times because everybody's always selling their houses and we've had to move out or whatever, renovating or whatever they're doing. Anyway, so that's what I noticed today, and that I was reflecting about on the mat.